Hi, I'm Major Rachel Jones, and what pride means to me is celebrating that diversity is our strength as a nation and as an army. Pride means something very special to me as a LGBTQ individual, and it's a chance to show everyone what we have to offer in terms of the diverse skill sets that we bring and the diverse ways of thinking we bring into the team to make everything work better.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't Mommy and Daddy show you enough attention?
So this person sitting here at the desk with the little sign on it that says, "My pronouns are she, her, what are yours?" is transgender U.S. Army Major Rachel Jones. Now there is a lot that I want to say about that first clip, but we are on the YouTubes, and as you all know, I have to tread lightly. That's just the way it is. However, I will be on the Locals platform very soon, giving my completely uncensored and very offensive takes. And as you can imagine, I'm really looking forward to that. And I will let you guys know when that happens. But what I can say about this is, for those of you that when you first saw that clip, you thought this was our Assistant Health Secretary, Rachel Levine, well, technically you're wrong. But I won't fault you for it. It's like potato, potato, right? And also, as an American citizen, I don't feel safe from foreign invaders with Army Major Rachel Jones calling the shots for the U.S. military.
We are so f***ed.
Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Today we have a crazy Clown World weekend update, so grab some popcorn and let's get into it. Now, if you're wondering what we're looking at on the screen here, I just wanted to remind you guys of the negative consequences of the body positivity movement, also known as the fat acceptance movement. I just can't believe that so many people get duped by the name of that movement. There's literally nothing positive that's going to come out of being this huge.
I've got more chins than a Chinese phone pick.
Listen, I genuinely feel bad for the people that we see on here that are so huge. I mean, being that rotund is going to make their lives so much harder and shorter, and I truly hope these people tighten up. It is just shocking to me that there is a whole movement out there that is telling these people that that's the way to live. Talk about a backwards, upside-down, bizarro world.
Who lives in the backwards, bizarro world? Up is down, down is up. He says hello when he leaves, goodbye when he arrives.
All right, next up. Oh, speaking of bizarro world, this person identifies as a trans Muslim woman. Now do you guys see why in every video I say that we're being trolled? Anyway, so this is Francesca. Apparently Francesca is having some kind of beef with the commenter, so the commenter says, "I'm about as good a historian as you are a woman. Roll it."
Salam everyone, Francesca here. Oh, the little baby Susie get the little feelings hurt that you report my video. Okay, whatever. See, the thing is, I am a woman. All my identifying documents show I'm a woman. You are not a historian. I can easily prove that, but even if I grant you that you're a historian, like you want to claim, you're a one. But I'm still a woman, like any other woman out there, because my gender is that of a woman. Please learn what sex and gender are. It will help things make sense for you later on down the road. You know, I mean, I'm not sure if you ever had the birds and the bees talk, but, might help make that one go a little bit easier, especially when you start getting into sexual orientation and, and all that stuff, But again, that's more advanced and goes to the, and that goes to a more advanced talk where, again, you're still at the little kiddie table with the sippy cups and the Play-Doh. And remember, don't eat the Play-Doh. It might be non-toxic, but it don't taste good. Have the day you deserve.
Man, you are one twisted
All right, next up, actually, I'm going to step back real quick and point out exactly why I say in these videos that we are all being trolled. So that last one, we had that fellow who identifies as a Muslim woman. This one, we have one of many personalities living in this young lady's head who is able to come forth and identify as a mermaid who goes by the name of Izzy and uses she, glow, she pronouns. Got it? Roll it.
Hi, my name is Izzy. I'm an ultra in our DID system, and I'm a mermaid. And I'm about to go swimming for the first time in several years, and I am so excited. I think this is going to be really lovely.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
All right, next up. I'm sure by now you've all heard about the Supreme Court decision to get rid of affirmative action. So now it's a merit-based system, a meritocracy, which is the way it should be. Well, the liberals and the progressives and the Democrats, they don't like that. They are the blatant racists, and they continue to prove that point over and over again. Roll it.
So the rich, white, conservative Supreme Court today decided that we don't have any racism anymore. There's no more racial inequality or institutional racism. We're living in post-racial America. And therefore, everybody needs to be treated the same. All kids can be treated the same. So we don't need affirmative action anymore when it comes to the college admissions process. So they banned affirmative action. And, everybody should be equal. Everybody should be equal. Except if you ask them about legacy admissions, which greatly benefit rich, white, connected kids in the admissions process. They're like, no. We don't want to get rid of that. Hey, my daddy went to Harvard. My granddaddy went to Harvard. His daddy went to Harvard. And I like that edge when it comes to my application for college. But it's 2023, and the black kids don't need any help. The Asian kids, the Hispanic kids, none of that. They don't need that help anymore. Everybody's equal. Get the out of here.
You are a moron.
I'm not quite for sure exactly what point that fellow was trying to make, but that definitely wasn't the burn that he thought it was. And if you want to have a conversation about legacy admissions, fine, but that's completely different than affirmative action, and these people just can't understand that. Wow. Anyway, next up, so here we have a trans woman, so was born a biological male, did the whole chesticle thing there, that's commitment. Anyway, this is the worst take I've ever heard on raising kids. This person clearly has no kids of their own. Roll it.
You don't believe that children should be doing nothing more than playing and being innocent. You believe that if children are given the resources to educate and understand life for themselves, that they won't be exactly what you wanted, whether it be straight, religious, or anything else. You realize that without forcing ideas on them and not allowing other ideas into their brain, that you can manipulate them into being what you want them to be. So to every Republican, conservative, homophobe, transphobe that is out there spewing this idea that children should not be learning about this stuff, leave the children alone. Give them all the resources they need to discover who they are for themselves, not who they are in your eyes. Leave the kids alone.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
All right, real quick before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen for your viewing pleasure, of course. Now, this is a trans woman who identifies as a lesbian. Been seeing an awful lot of that lately. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by, first sponsor is our friends over at the YouTube channel, Lynn and God's Angels. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring yet another video. I truly appreciate all the love and support. And listen, if you're looking for some peaceful, relaxing music to meditate to or just to chill out to, I highly recommend you going and checking out Lynn and God's Angels YouTube channel after this video, which I will link in the description box below. Very calming music, and I'm sure they would greatly appreciate some support. Second sponsor of today's video is our great friend Diane Zagata now, Diane Z. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. I truly appreciate it. And it's always great to hear from you, Diane. I'm glad things are going well. Stay safe and stay blessed. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. And I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Let's get this off the screen, please. Ooh.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
All right, next up. So this is an older TikTok from our old pal Dylan that's making its rounds on the interwebs right now. This is back from when he hit 8 million followers, and he's got over 10 million now. So, like I said, it's an older TikTok. But this is going to show you exactly why people are so turned off by this person. When Bud Light did their brand deal with Dylan, people just cringed. People don't want this person in their faces. Roll it.
8 milli for Dilly. 8 milli for Dilly. 8 milli for Dilly. 8 milli for Dilly.
8 milli for Dilly.
Good night.
What the f*** is wrong with you?
All right, next up. So, ladies, this right here is a man who knows exactly what he wants, and he ain't afraid to tell you. If you want to get with me, this is how it's going to be. Roll it.
Women, I find vaping to be very unattractive. And just to let you know, I will not be able to get in a relationship with you if you are a current vapor who has no plans on quitting. So if you want to be in a relationship with me, you better not vape.
You should call him a dork.
Preach, young king, and fellas, know your worth. Anyway, we are going to be wrapping it up on this one because I just can't take anymore. I know you guys can't either. We've all had way too much brain age for one day. And we will be wrapping it up today with everybody's least favorite Vice President, Chlamydia Harris. Now, she is literally everybody's least favorite Vice President. Her poll numbers are lower than any Vice President in history. Anyway, here she's talking about how pride is patriotism. Pride is two guys who like to each other. It has nothing to do with patriotism. Anyway, clearly things are getting crazy out there, guys. So please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, I love you guys. Peace. Roll the film, please.
Pride is patriotism. Patriotic. To love our country because we believe in foundational principles. Because we believe in the promise of freedom and equality and justice. Understand, and I say this is Vice President of the United States. Period. One of the strengths of our nation has been in our fight for progress. A measure of progress is the expansion of rights, not the restriction of rights. No, ma'am.
You must have got manure for your brains.
You for brains.
And you ain't black.